Like, share, and subscribe for more historical tales. The Star of Strelitz, a Queen's Legacy. The crisp autumn air of Mecklenburg-Strelitz, a small duchy nestled in what is now northeastern Germany, carried the whispers of a destiny yet unknown. It was May 19, 1744, when Princess Sophia Charlotte was born, a daughter of Duke Charles Louis Frederick and Princess Elizabeth Albertina of Saxe-Hildburghausen. From an early age, it was clear Charlotte possessed a unique beauty, one that some observers, particularly later in her life, described with a certain exoticism. Her features, her complexion, her dark hair, leading to speculation and even historical debate about her distant ancestry, potentially linking her to a Portuguese branch with African heritage. Her childhood was one of relative quiet, steeped in the customs of German nobility. But the wheels of fate, as they often do, turned swiftly. By 1761, the eyes of the mighty British Empire had fallen upon the relatively obscure princess. King George III, a young monarch seeking a suitable bride, was presented with a list of eligible Protestant princesses. Charlotte, despite her family's minor political standing, caught his attention. Negotiations were swift, and by July 8, 1761, the engagement was formally announced. The journey to England was arduous, a 3-week voyage across tempestuous seas. Charlotte arrived in Harwich on September 7, 1761, and just hours later, on September 8, she met King George III for the first time. The very next day, September 8, 1761, a mere 2 weeks after arriving on English soil, the royal wedding took place at the Chapel Royal, St. James's Palace. She was just 17 years old. The transition to Queen Consort was not without its challenges. The English court was a world away from the quiet ducal palace of Mecklenburg-Strelitz. Yet, Charlotte embraced her new role with dignity and a keen intellect. She quickly learned English and became a devoted wife, and eventually, the mother of 15 children, including the future King George IV. Her reign saw the establishment of Kew Gardens, a project she enthusiastically supported, and her patronage of the arts and sciences was significant. She was particularly fond of botany and music, even becoming a patron of Johann Christian Bach. While contemporary accounts of her appearance rarely delved into specifics that would explicitly confirm or deny her rumored ancestry, later historians and genealogists have pointed to portraits and descriptions that suggest a more mulatto, or African, appearance than typically seen in European royalty of the time. These observations, coupled with meticulous genealogical research, have led some to propose that she was a direct descendant of Margarita de Castro y Sousa, a 15th-century Portuguese noblewoman, who herself was descended from King Afonso III of Portugal and his mistress Madrigona, believed to be of Moorish or North African descent. This fascinating aspect of her heritage, though debated and not definitively proven to the satisfaction of all historians, adds another layer to her remarkable story. Queen Charlotte's life continued as Queen Consort through tumultuous times, including the American Revolutionary War and King George III increasing bouts of mental illness. Throughout these trials, she remained a steadfast figure, dedicating herself to her family and her duties. She passed away on November 17, 1818, at the age of 74, at Dutch House in Surrey. Her legacy endures not just as a queen, but as a patron of the arts, a devoted mother, and a figure whose fascinating ancestry continues to spark intrigue and discussion, a testament to the rich tapestry of human history and the unexpected places where its threads can lead.